Welcome back. Self-taught visual artist Bahati Simoens describes her art as a visual language and a love letter to the black body. She started painting at the tender age of 6 when she was doing a card for Father's Day. She's now a reputable artist. She has, her first complete presentation of her work at her solo exhibition called Sunset Market. And her artworks not only visually stunning, but also carry a powerful message of empowerment and cultural pride. Bahati and curator Kwanele Kunene join us now in studio to tell us more. A very good morning to you, ladies. Thanks for joining us. Welcome.
Morning. Good morning.
Good stuff. Good to have you.
Thank you for having me.
I'm going to start with you, Bahati. Now, what inspired the theme and concept behind Sunset Market?
So the whole concept stems from Berkeley's "To Be Is To Be Perceived," which I do think connects closely to the social economy we live in today, where it's very easy to make assumptions about other people based off of what we see on social media, but it's also easy to be blind and unperceptive to who we really are as a person ourselves.
Let's talk about how this exhibition, culminates in your artistic journey as a, as a self-taught artist, that is.
I think for me, this show, it's also based off of moving from Europe to South Africa and just being seen as a black artist, but then also mixed race. And people do make assumptions about me just based off what they see on social media.
Yes.
Which makes my insecurities even more loud. So that's why I wanted to do something just to introduce myself again as an artist.
Okay. When you talk of making your insecurities loud, do you want to expand on that?
No.
It's okay. It's all right. It's okay. Kwanele, what drew you to this amazing piece of works?
It's actually Bahati's works. I think I first saw her works during COVID, but I thought I'd known her works since 2017. And when at work we started speaking about artists that we'd want to work with in future. And when I saw that she was working in South Africa, I got excited and I thought, oh my word, this artist has been working for such a long time. I think for me, it was definitely, again, about representation and how important it is to have black bodies represented through art and just having who we are, our culture on walls and in general conversation and being celebrated the way she does. But I think like when Bahati she makes in a way which resonates with people who are more youthful.
Okay.
And it's not necessarily like, old world type of perspectives. Yeah.
And I'm sure she gave you a brief before this exhibition. So what was that brief? What exactly did you want to come out of this exhibition? And what was your approach in terms of presenting this exhibition in a more, I would say, meaningful and cohesive way?
Look, I think we looked at different options of presentation and we've been listening to her. We've been having this conversation for more than a year. Yeah, so it wasn't like an overnight thing. But we spoke about so many ways of trying to represent her best. And the one thing that we've spoken about more often than not is the childlike quality in Bahati's work. And really just the intelligence behind that. And I think there's a very little appreciation for making in the way in which she does. And so if you see in our space at BKHZ, the walls, she did murals on the walls, but it's also just very playful, very simple, but very inviting as well.
Okay. All right. Now, Bahati, can you describe the significance of Sunset Markets and how it relates to the overall narrative of this exhibition?
Well, I do think a marketplace is the perfect place to observe people and watch people. And then sunset, it comes from just trying again in the morning. Like just a new beginning, a new start. Yeah, that's where it comes from.
And how does your use of vibrant and soft colors contribute to the storytelling of Sunset Market?
Like Kwanele said, I did make drawings on the walls, which makes the whole space look very soft, which I really wanted. Like I wanted the pieces to kind of melt into the walls and create a very balanced and soft vibe in the whole gallery.
Yeah. And she also mentioned earlier on of the childlike qualities in this exhibition. Was that intentional?
I think it's just throughout my whole practice. It's a very playful way, and there's quite a bit of humor in the names of my pieces as well. Like, I try to keep it joyful and not as serious as life can be.
And tongue-in-cheek.
Tongue-in-cheek, right? Tongue-in-cheek, you say. And speaking of tongue-in-cheek, what emotions have you observed that you hope people will go through, you know, in terms of telling their own stories through this particular exhibition?
I think what Bahati was saying earlier about perception and learning how to perceive ourselves better. When you have a really good sense of self, it becomes very difficult for other people to construct a narrative about who you are to you. And I think these are very important things that we all have to learn, because we live in a world right now with social media where we are being governed by other people's opinions of us. So I think more than emotion, I think it really is a mental understanding and a mental growth that I hope people then learn through the show.
You know, ladies, unfortunately we're out of time, but I tell you what, I'm falling in love with this exhibition. Just listening to you talk.
You should come.
Yeah, where is it? Just give us the details.
BKZ Gallery is in Rosebank on Keys Art Mile. So yeah, we're in Rosebank, Keys Art Mile.
Good stuff. Hope to see you there. Ladies, lovely chatting to you. Thank you. We're just having a conversation with visual artist Bahati Simoens, who has a solo exhibition at the BKHZ Gallery, and curator Kwanele Kunene. The exhibition opened last night and is open to the public.